Hi everyone, myself Nikhil Srivastava. I read in class 9th from Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Purani Bazar, Narkatiyaganj. Today's my topic is solid, liquid and gas. First of all, we know that solid. A solid has a fixed shape because the particles of a solid are closed packed and their position are fixed due to the strong force. Due to a strong force of the attraction between them, a solid has a fixed volume because the space between its particles are fixed. A solid cannot be compressed much because its particles are earlier very close packed and they are hidden and space between them. Example: ice, wood, coal, stone, iron, bricks, etc. Now we know that properties of solid. First of all is the solid have a fixed shape and a fixed volume. Solid cannot be compressed much. Solid have high density. Solid are heavy. Solid do not fill their content completely. Solid do not flow. Liquid. In a liquid, the particles of a close together, but they are not as close as in a solid. In a phase, the particles are somewhere loosely packed. In liquids, the space between the particles of a liquid are slightly more than that in a solid, but they are still very small. There is a quite a strong force of attraction between the particles of liquid which hold the together, but the force is not strong enough to hold the particles in force position. Example: water, milk, fuel, juice, ink, petrol, kerosene, etc. Now we know its properties. First of all, liquid have a fixed volume, but they have not fixed shape. Liquid takes the shape of the vessel in which they are placed. Second one is the like solid. Liquid cannot be compressed much. Third one is the liquid have a moderate to high density. They are used less dense than solid. Fourth one is the liquid do not fill their container completely. Gaseous particles are much farther apart from one another one to compare to solid and liquid. The space between in particles of a gas between the particles of a gas are very large. The force of attraction between the particles of a gas is negligible, so the particles of a gas are forced to have in any direction. The position of particles of a gas as well as the space between the particles of a gas are not fixed. Example: air, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and steam, etc. Now we know that its property. Gas have neither the shape and its volume. Second, gas can be compressed easily. Third one is the gas have a very low density. They are very light. A gas much light than the same volume of the solid or liquid. Fourth one is the gases fill their container completely. Fifth one is the gas flow easily. Thanks.